Hi, hello. I know there's gonna be like a 15-20 second delay, but hello. And it's funny, I just pull this up and I see that Goji has also been sick for a couple days on the road to recovery. You will never believe this. So have I been. Emperor's new podcast. Glad you were able to pull up tonight. Hope you weren't too eepy. But yeah, it's the season. It's the sixth season, unfortunately. But I'm doing fine now, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing fine too. So, and also, trust me, I'm getting the music to work right now. I just want to make sure that I'm pulling it up off my phone again today because I need to figure out what the heck is going on with my desktop. But in the meantime, it's probably going to be on shuffle, so just let it be. So for those as long as you guys can see our stream queue here. I'm curious how many of you have actually listened to the Wicked soundtrack all the way through, like the original Broadway production. Hey, Bio. Oh, and by the way, Jimmy, hi. I see you in there. I'm scrolling for the messages. I see you were the first in the chat. So, sadly, I have not. Okay, so sorry. This music's gonna probably be on shuffle unless you want me to try and I can rework it here. Turn off. I'll play songs. Oh, no. It's gonna make me. Okay, fine. I guess we're gonna. I don't think it's really spoiler territory to play it because if you know how the Wizard of Oz ends, that's pretty much where the Wicked production ends. So, but it does hit different once you you watch Wizard of Oz and then you watch Wicked or listen to Wicked, because then you realize, or at least find yourself a slime tutorial of the Wicked show. Yeah, I saw you mentioned Ozai. I'm like, no, not the right spelling. It just switched the I and the A. But yeah. But yeah, as you can see, we got a loaded queue tonight, by the way. I'm glad to see all of you here. Let me go through the chat really quick. Hi, Michael. Hi, Ramsey. Dr. Waluigi. Plus, you know about the story. See, yeah, that's what it is. As long as you kind of know the story, you know where it ends. It's just kind of like it bookends. Wicked kind of starts at the end, and then it plays the whole thing in flashback up until you get to that in present moment again, and then it recontextualizes everything that you've seen at the beginning of the show. But obviously, if you know or the Wizard of Oz, I should say, Wiz is also basically the same story. But yeah, if you've seen the Wizard of Oz, you already know how that story ends. So, give some rest from muscle Pumbaa. It's funny because I knew what you were talking about, Bio. Because I think you're talking about pretty much where they've done the Timon and Pumbaa show, where they had them in because they went way off the wall in the cartoon comedy in that show. In Twitter messages in case you. Well, the thing is, don't leave them in my Twitter messages because I am not paying attention to Twitter anymore. So if you want to send any stuff, I would recommend probably sending it through Discord, because I'm trying to avoid Twitter at all costs. I've only been promoting it because I know some people on there just prefer to get the notifications there, but I am desperately trying to avoid Twitter at this point. Sorry about that. So I have not seen it. Because yeah, every time I even look back at Twitter, it feels like I need a shower. But anyway, I'm gonna get started on because I know with the muscle Pumbaa. It's basically the Timon and Pumbaa show, right? If I remember, there was like muscly Pumbaa. Let me see. Weird. Yeah, basically like. Can't spell Twitter without twit. Yeah, basically, as you're imagining, it's like these guys. Yeah, basically, I assume these guys are like, yeah, like basically like that. Oh, oh, like, okay, that's basically okay. I was imagining, yeah, see the bipedal stuff, yeah. And actually, if you wanted me to go extra like this, I could do that just for the sake of the comedy. Because I do see the ones you sent in Discord. If you want me to go extra just for the sake of the cartoon comedy, I could do that. Too much to mention. Was I really seeking good or just seeking attention? Is that all good deeds are? Well, look at what an ice school die. If that's all good deeds are, maybe that's the reason why. Bio, if you heard my question, I don't know if you want me to go for more of these, or do you want something that's a little bit more toned down, like the ones you provided in the references. Do wish, but also sent others. Yeah, not from the. Yeah, I was trying to. Where did those come from? Was that from that one like Disney Parks thing that they did, like the conservation short film? I think it was. It looks like it was, but maybe I'm wrong. Wild about internet security. Okay, so it was one of the PSA kind of things, though. That's fine, right? Okay, it's gonna mix in more Stephen Schwartz in here. I guess in this playlist they're mixing in Hunchback of Notre Dame. No complaints. I freaking love that musical. I'm sure Nat, if Nat's floating around in the chat, I'm sure she is thrilled. Evan's Disney Animation Film Fanatic 2024 asks, I have a question for you. Is DreamWorks still animating movies in-house? Yes, 100% yes. They are absolutely still doing that. So I guess at one point there was there was at one point the concern that it was going to have to be outsourced more, but that's not the case anymore. So no, and even then, stuff was still going to stay in-house, no matter what. So they're still going to animate in-house. And I have heard that from people who have worked there and who continue to work there. So that is my understanding of the situation. This is very interesting music to have on staring at Muscle Band Pumbaa. I'm hoping your guys' view is okay for this. Is the bad guys still going to be animated in-house? Yes, that is also, it is still, I know this because I have friends animating on it in-house, so I know this. It's going to have a very similar strategy to Moana 2, where it's animated still in house, but also animated at another studio, which they did do some of its animation. Yeah, I mean, yes, some of that animation was probably like a small percentage of it was done probably at the partner studio, but I can still tell you that most of the work is still done at DreamWorks.
Kiss me too fiercely, hold me too tight. I need help believing you're with me tonight. My wildest dreamings could not foresee lying beside you, with you wanting me. Just for this moment, as long as you're mine, love's our resistance, and cross some borderline. And if it turns out it's over too fast, I'll make every last moment to last, as long as you're maybe I'm brainless, maybe I'm wise. You got me seeing through different eyes. Somehow I fall under your spell, and somehow I'm feeling something I found every moment. As long as you're mine, I'll wake up my body and wake up for lost time. Say there's no future for us as a pair. I may know I don't care, just for this moment, as long as you're mine, could be how you want to. You see how bright we shine, follow the light until it is through. I'll be here holding you.
I don't know what those times are.
What is it? It's just the first time.
I'm sorry to hear, Bio, by the way. I was just reading the messages. I hope everything turns out okay. No matter what, as long as you have your
Are you ready
family
to
with
show
you
your
through
color
that.
and flavor outside the lines? Add a splash of excitement with Kinky Liqueur. Delicious fruit fusions made with premium vodka. Kinky is
Not
your
the
must-have for
discussion to be
colorful drinks as
having
bold as you are. Visit
alcohol commercials. Can we please
kinkybeverages.com to
not?
find a store near you. Why follow the crowd when you can be
Read
so
the
much more flavorful? Must be 21
alcohol
to
commercial.
enjoy. Please drink responsibly.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting scent. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer lasting scent.
I'm limited. Just look at me. I'm limited. And just look at you, you can do all I couldn't do. Linda. So now it's up to you, both of us. Now it's up to you. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the one. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. It will maybe that we may never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our story ends, oh, you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant world. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes by a wind off the sea, stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
I remember singing that song for a sorority event one year in college,
Dearest, darlingest Momsy and
and
Popsicle.
it was very hard to keep.
My dear
It was very
father.
hard to keep the tears. From.
There's been some confusion
keep the tears in.
overwhelming here at Chiz. Of course I'll care for NASA, but of course I'll rise above it, for I know that's how you'd want me to respond. Yes. There's been some confusion, for you see my roommate is unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible to describe. Blonde. What is this feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling, my face is flushing. What is this feeling? Fervid as a flame. Does it have a name? Yeah. Loathing, unadulterated loathing for your face or for your clothing. Let's just say I love it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl. With simple utter loathing, there's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loving you my whole life long. Keep loving me, you are just too good. How do you stand it? I don't think I could. She's a terror, she's a tartar. We don't need to show a bias, but believe that you're a minor. These things were sent to try us. You're coming the force to resign for someone so disgusting. If I just want to tell you, you're all on your side. We share your loathing, so I feel forever blowing. Wait a moment, I think for what's it doing? Let's just say we love it all. Oh, what is this feeling? Think however small, it's never interesting to cross. There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, it's so strong. I give it, it came on fast. Still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loving for forever, loving, truly, deeply loving you. My whole life
It's interesting, a Disney medley from the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom. So Alan Menken, Stephen Schwartz mix, I guess. Yes, I said the first request was going to be Timon and Pumbaa. It'll be a stand with animation post. Sorry, I was hoping it was going to be all Wicked, but guess they're giving us Alan Menken and a whole bunch of and more Stephen Schwartz in the mix. So there you go. Apparently, because I think they're weaving in a medley of different songs from all across Disney. They brought in Stephen Schwartz for this as well, so he's part of this medley. Sorry guys, I don't have premium.
It was a little intimidating to come into Lindor for the first time. It was me raising that white flag and saying that I didn't have the skills to lose this weight on my own, and I needed help. The staff is fantastic and supportive, and they're supporting me every step of the way. I thought I knew how to lose weight, but I didn't know the Lindora method. The door into Lindora, it might be the heaviest door that you have to open, but you only have to open it once. And once you're here, they're going to be with you side by side, step by step.
Time to move? Skip the hassles of selling during the holiday season and sell your home directly to Open Door. Request an all-cash offer in minutes, close, and get paid in days. You can even pick your close date so you can move after New Year's. Start your move at opendoor.com or download the Open Door app. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc., license 02061130 in California, and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets. Terms and conditions apply.
Open enrollment is your one opportunity each year to adjust your health insurance. UCLA Health is here for everything, from routine checkups to innovative specialty treatments. And with 5 industry-leading hospitals and 280 locations around Southern California and the Central Coast, you can rest assured we've got you covered. So make sure your health plan comes with the care you deserve at UCLA Health. Open enrollment begins this fall.
How does she know you love her? How does she know she's yours?
You know what? This is the wrong time to talk about this.
How does she know that you love her?
We're both too tired.
How do you show her you love her?
Let's talk about it in the morning.
How does she know that you really, really, truly love her?
She already knows. We've been married 20 years.
It's not enough to take the one you love for granted. You must remind her or she'll be inclined to say, how do I know he loves me? How do I know he's mine? Well, do you leave a little note to tell her she is on your mind? Send her yellow flowers when the sky is gray. Hey, you'll find a new way to show her a little bit every day. That's how you know. That's how you show she's your love. You've got to show her you need her. Don't treat her like a mind reader. Each day do something to lead her to believe you love her. Everybody wants to live happily ever after. You've got to show her you need her. Everybody wants to know their true love is true. How does she know you love her? How do you show her? How does she know? How does she know that you really, really, truly? Well, do you take her out dancing just so you can hold her close? Dedicate a song with words meant just for you. Ooh, her heart will be yours forever. Something every day will show. That's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you show. That's how you show she's your love. That's how she knows that you love her. That's how you show her. That's how you know. You've got to show her you need her. Don't treat her like a. That's how you show. How does she know that you love her? That's how she knows that you love her. It's not enough to take the one you love for granted. I have served a full life sentence as a prisoner of my past, as a victim of a victim of a victim. Seems my parents' left traps that held me fast, and they still catch me, even when I think I've licked them. Oh, I have blamed them, I have fought them, but I never understood. All they really did was did the best they could. Is there a way to rise above? If I look at them with love, though I look at them before lost in the face, can I make my peace at last with the pieces of my past and unfold them in forgiveness's embrace? And enfold them in forgiveness's embrace.
The sequel is probably the most disappointed I've ever been by a sequel. I mean, I will not say it is the most disappointing, but I will say it is definitely pretty high up there. I was really let down after a long wait for it, but that is not to discount any of the work done by the team on it. It basically came down to the writing. So, like, I was happy with it, with the animation and stuff like that. And, you know, I like they had great ideas to work with. The whole flip on the stepmother curse kind of thing. But yeah, it's definitely not what I was hoping for. I think a lot of people, yeah, are in the same boat. I'm trying to think of one that really more disappointing, but I can't think of it right now. I know it exists though. Oh yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame too. Yeah, that one. First of all, it was a sequel that didn't need to happen, but you know. Why not? Oh, I look up at the chat and people are already mentioning Hunchback too. So, okay, so glad we were on that same wavelength. Which animation studios are animating bad guys too? I mean, DreamWorks is still absolutely working on it, but I think a portion of it, a portion of it would be done with, I believe, it's Sony Animation, like not Sony here. It'd be like Sony Animation in their studio in Canada, which is done a lot of work for many studios.
And Spectrum Internet brought the sky to her fingertips. The sky was
DreamWorks has worked with outside vendor studios before. I mean, they worked with Pearl Studio to make Abominable. They worked on they used a jellyfish to make to help make Spirit Riding Free.
Like from Postmates.
Yeah, Spirit Riding Free is the movie, right?
No fee free on orders over $50. Only on Postmates.
Or is that the show? Spirit, or is it Spirit Untamed? Spirit Untamed. Spirit Untamed, right? The one that's based on the show.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
This is dedicated to the one I love.
The most disappointing Disney sequel for you was Cinderella 2. Yeah, I mean, I completely see how that would be. I think the one redeeming thing to me about it was Anastasia and the Baker.
A real gift.
Like, that love story was freaking cute. That was probably like the biggest saving grace for me of the whole thing.
And feels like this.
Because you know what? It helped recontextualize her character a bit more, like almost like she was like the instance of hope that, somebody can be redeemed from that family of horrible people. That wasn't Cinderella, you know what I mean? Best Disney sequels: Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Oh yeah, no, I can agree with you on that. And you know what? I'm gonna give the hot take. I think most. I mean, yeah, they have their problems, but I actually think most of the Disney sequels are not that bad. I think just everybody got really nitpicky about things and kind of forgot that yes, they were capitalized on because they were popular films or they were made to make a quick buck, but it's not like there wasn't any effort put in. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. Mulan 2, I will say. Yeah. Mostly for the retcon of a complete character assassination of Mushu. Which really hurts because I love Mushu. But it's funny because I like the little love story that they gave, Yao Ling and Champo and the three princesses. I think they were the more interesting part of the film. Because otherwise then you had, Mulan and Shang fighting and arguing like typical couple arguments. Where I'm like, I was really kind of hoping for it to do that. I don't know. I feel like their writing was handled poorly, which is a shame. It's not reasonable that Mulan 2 and Hunchback have higher ratings than Kronk. They what? Okay, well, first of all, Rotten Tomatoes is bull. Don't listen to them. You know they're full of it. So I think it's already been a given that we already know they're full of it. So. No, he had a bear tail. Actually, he had dark fingers all the way down, didn't he? Yeah, more or less.
You can take my favorite chair. Go on, take it. I don't care. There's no possession I can't spare. Since I gave my heart away. If I had a bank account, you could take the whole amount. Things and riches, what are they? Since I gave my heart away till I felt
Make sure the verbiage is correct.
I could not have understood until you give your heart to someone else. It might as well be made of wood.
Yeah.
So take my hold, here's the key, and all of value you might see. But if you take your love from me, that's a price I cannot pay. Since I gave my heart away. There's a lesson learned. I learned it late, but no regrets. The more of your heart you give to someone else, the fuller that it gets. So take my hold, here's the key, and all of value you might see. But never take your love from me. That's
Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna start aiming it right into the camera here. I'm used to this angle here. Can you guys see it? How's that bio? It's funny you say that, Evan, because I am friends with Tony Bancroft. So, and we bonded quite literally when I was in college, and we collaborated on a quick sketch. He did a sketch of Kronk, and because I said I drew Mean Cusco Llama, he was like, "How about you draw the Cusco Llama to my Kronk and have Kronk giving him spinach puffs?"
Upgrade.
I don't know. Yes, I'd absolutely love to do that. And I'll have to share that on to my Blue Sky at some point. but I still have that drawing somewhere saved, scanned,
Simon says,
and I made sure that when I finished my half, I edited them together and sent them to him. And yeah, so no, I'm friends with him. And I have actually right above my desk, right up here, is a one of his signed prints from when they did a 20th anniversary. Yeah, 20th anniversary, hard to believe. Gallery celebration of Mulan. So I have one of his signed prints from that.
The real gift can't go out with a bow.
But yeah.
The real gift.
And also to give you context, Evan, as well, yeah, I worked at DreamWorks, but I've also worked on in merchandise and consumer products for like Disney, Warner Brothers,
The real gift.
Sanrio, Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. So I've drawn a lot of characters in my time, and even just for fun, I've been drawing since I was 3 years old. Picked up a pencil, didn't stop. I wish/hope I can be friends with Tony Bancroft. He's a very lovely guy. You know, it's funny because I think I only briefly met Tom, but it's because he lives in like Nashville, so he's not exactly accessible for me when I live in LA. But Tony lives in LA, and so he's definitely more. I'm able to run into him more often at events and stuff like that. And but yeah, so anyway, I will make sure this gets to you right after the stream bio. So thank you so much for commissioning me for this. This was very fun. Actually, one quick detail I want to make sure I shade in his belly because I have to do that. He has a dark belly. I want to make sure that's defined.
As it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because
here's the question: is Bad Guys 2 have the same in-house animation as the first Bad Guy? Do you mean like the animation style or animation team? Because I mean, a lot of people, my understanding, are back to work on the second film that were on the first film. But it otherwise ain't same animation style as the first one. The trailer just came out, so that should show you. It very much looks like the first one in terms of like they kept that style. They didn't style change or anything. And I will say, now that the trailer is out, and I posted about it on Blue Sky, I was thrilled to know that the detail of Misty Luggins getting her trench coat was a detail that I know Pierre Perifel wanted in the movie, and so I'm glad that that was a detail that was able to be retained, because Misty Luggins is basically his original character that he created for the Bad Guys. That was his, no other word to say it than it's his Zenigata substitute, because he loves Lupin the Third. That comes across very clear in the first movie. A lot of the influences of Lupin were there. If you love Castle Cagliostro, if you watch Fuma Conspiracy, watch any of the parts, really, the character dynamics between Wolfgang of the Bad Guys and with Misty Luggins and her dynamic with them, it's very Lupin, Gang, and Zenigata. So don't. I don't know why she's acting here. Anyway, sorry, let me get this next one started. This is for Cosmic Keyframe, who should be on the stream. I wish she was on the stream, but you know, maybe I don't know, can somebody summon her? But she commissioned me for Zenigata dressed as Jigen, because in two different instances, well, we know that Richard Epcar plays Jigen, speaking of Lupin, that he also played Zenigata in The Woman Called Fujiko Mine and the other Koike specials that exist within that universe. So we figure, why not have Zenigata? It's not Pookie Bear Sunday yet, but it's Pookie Bear Sunday somewhere, right? Singer? You know, good question. Who's singing? I know it's Maybe it's just Stephen Schwartz singing with him. It probably is. It's Lee Lessick and Stephen Schwartz singing, I think. But no, it's not Tom Hulse, if that's what you're thinking of, Evan. Yeah, it's not Tom Hulse. At least he's not credited here, so I'm thinking it's. But yeah, I will start on Cosmic Keyframes. My sissy. I will start on her commission because she was like, I wanted to give you something that I know you'll really enjoy and appeals directly to your interests. Yeah, anybody new here? I love Zenigata from Lupin the Third. He is my favorite, absolute favorite. If you can tell by my little corner here, I do actually have like a little bracelet I made while I was at DreamWorks. We were making like, little name bracelets and stuff, and I did make a Zenigata one because I'm shameless. Oh, and Evan, thank you. Yeah, follow me. It's under the same name as you see on here. It's the Abbey Rodeo on Blue Sky. Yeah, because Stephen Schwartz. Oh yeah, Goji. Stephen Schwartz did the music for Prince of Egypt. Oh, and Cynthia Erivo singing on this one. So, it all comes full circle, doesn't it? And then she ends up being Elphaba in another Stephen Schwartz musical. Let's see, what would be good color. I know I wanted to do. I know it's not Richard Epcar's Jigen, but I do love this outfit on him. It's from one of the Koike specials. I believe it's from Jigen's Gravestone. Yeah, I believe this is Jigen's Gravestone. I think it is. Oh no, this is the. Oh no, because the kid's back there. So this is Fujiko's Lie. But I love this look on him. So I'm gonna dress Zenigata like a Jigen with the Koike clothes. Oh wait, I already followed you actually. I realized that. Oh well, that's good. That's a good happenstance, Evan.
Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe somehow you will. You will when you believe.
Okay, let me get this one going here.
And it's easy to give in to your fears. The way you're blinded by your pain, can't see the way clear through the rain. Small but still resilient vibes, says hope is very near. There can be miracles when you believe. Hope is fragile.
Is there one song on Wicked that felt like the Prince of Egypt? That's an interesting question. I feel like that's really tough because they're both. I mean, they're both very Stephen Schwartz, but they're also both very unique. I think maybe. Gosh. I can't even tell you if there is. Like, do you mean like just like the gravitas? Because I think For Good hits like When You Believe.
The real gift can't be wrapped with a bow. The real gift is in the present.
It's back. Denny's 2468 value menu is back from the afterlife. Feed your soul with deals to die for, including the Say It 3 Times Slam. The 2468 value menu only at Denny's. Don't miss Beetlejuice.
I do know Wicked and Frozen both have very similar stories.
Simon
Funny you
says,
say that when
upgrade.
both have
Again,
both
what's
have
new?
starred Idina Menzel. But yes, yeah, you usually have somebody who's a very well-meaning person with unpredictable
Simon
powers,
says,
who is
limit
isolated
your
by
choices.
society, and they have their own coming out story of going, you know what, I don't care what anybody thinks of me.
Simon says,
I'm going to do my own thing,
do your own
and has their big ballad of independence.
The real gift
So yeah,
can't be wrapped
not
with a
entirely
bow.
wrong.
The real gift
That's why everybody said when when Frozen came out, that was, I mean, Let It Go was that movie's defying gravity. So
feels like this. The real gift is in the present.
I want to make sure he's kind of lifting the brim.
Oh, Miss Elphaba, the things one hears these days. Dreadful things. I've heard of an Oxford professor from Fox no longer permitted to teach, who has lost all powers of speech. And an owl in Munchkin Lock, a figure with a thriving flock forbidden to preach. Are the omnipotent screech? Only rumors, but still enough to give pause to anyone with pause. Something bad is happening in Oz.
Something bad happening in us.
Under the surface, behind the scenes, something bad. Sorry, bad.
Dr. Dillman, if something bad is happening to the animals, someone's got to tell the wizard. That's why we have a wizard. So nothing bad.
I hope you were right.
Nothing all that bad.
Nothing truly bad. Sorry. Bad.
It couldn't happen here in us.
I never asked for this or planned it in advance. I was merely blown here by the winds of chance. I never saw myself as a Solomon or Socrates. I knew who I was, one of your dime a dozen mediocrities. Then suddenly I'm here, respected, worshipped even, just because the folks in Oz needed someone to believe in. Does it surprise you I got hooked and all too soon? What can I say? I got carried away, and not just by balloon. Wonderful. They called me wonderful. So I said wonderful. If you insist, I will be wonderful. And they said wonderful. Believe me, it's hard to resist, 'cause it feels wonderful. They think I'm wonderful. Hey, look who's wonderful. This corn-fed hick who said it might be key to build a town of green and a wonderful road of yellow brick. See, I never had a family of my own, so I guess I just wanted to give the citizens of Oz everything.
So you lied.
No, where I'm from, we believe all sorts of things that aren't true. We call it history. A man's called a traitor or liberator. A rich man's a thief or philanthropist. Is one a crusader or ruthless invader? It's all in which label is able to persist. There are precious few eddies with moral ambiguities, so we act as though they don't exist. They call me wonderful, so I am wonderful. In fact, it's so much who I am, it's part of my name. And with my help, you can be the same. That long, long last receive your due, long overdue. Belphegor, the most celebrated, are the rehabilitated. They're only such a whoop-de-doo, a celebration throughout Oz that's all to do with you. Wonderful, they'll call you wonderful.
It's a sound wonderful.
Trust me, it's fine when you are wonderful. It would be wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. 1, 2, and
Archtrix, is that you? Great, this is a whole lot easier to watch you, Abby.
It's Donnie Bird, and I'm here with my friend Kendra Scott. We wanted to give you the first look at
If so, I'm pleased to see you made it onto the YouTube side. Yeah, I like it. I'm starting to like it better here too. And also the views thing wasn't lying to me like it was on Twitter. I don't know why it was telling me all these like boosted numbers, and it was like I didn't like being lied to. Okay, have a good night. Emperor's New Podcast.
Her with Tree Hut.
Don't be too easy.
Tis the
Get plenty of
season to
sleepies.
slay. Treat yourself to the ultimate glow up with our sparkling
Thank you for
gemstone
joining.
collection of foaming washes, sugar scrubs, shea butters, and more. We've got your back, legs, arms, and booty with all the goodies for luxe hydration. Just in time for a dazzling debut. For a limited time at Ulta, Walmart, and Target. Have a wonderful wash. Time to move? Skip the hassles of selling during the holiday season and sell your home directly to Opendoor. Request an all-cash offer in minutes, close, and get paid in days. You can even pick your close date so you can move after New Year's. Start your move at opendoor.com or download the Opendoor app. Opendoor is represented by Opendoor Brokerage Inc., license 02061130 in California, and Opendoor Brokerage LLC in its other markets. Terms and conditions apply.
Like, I haven't even seen part 1 yet of Wicked, the movie. I mean, I already have seen the play, or I should say not the play, the musical. I have seen the musical, and I have loved the soundtrack for 21 years. I already know what's going to happen, but I'm still curious to see how they'll carry out part 2, because I already know that part 1's it's getting rave reviews, and especially people have been waiting a long time for it, like myself. It was it was worth the wait for a lot of people. And I'm very curious how they're going to carry out part 2 with this numbers in it. How a lot of stuff is going to be carried. I'm curious how they're going to handle it. And given this is supposed to involve Jonathan Bailey in the next one, Bridgerton ladies. I'm not a Bridgerton lady. I've not watched Bridgerton, but I'm sure for the Bridgerton ladies and gents, especially the gents, I'm gonna say it will probably be a knockout performance by Jonathan Bailey. Evan, I believe you mean Portrayal. I haven't seen the movie yet. All I can tell is what I've seen from teasers and snippets, and what I've liked what I've seen. So, and I like their voices for Elphaba and Galinda as of the first half of this story. So. Somehow I feel something I found everywhere. As long as you're mine, I'll wake up my body and wake up for lost time. Say there's no future. But I think they're both fantastic. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I said they're both sound fantastic. So I don't care just for this moment. As long as you're mine, be how you want to. Goji, do you have a favorite Josh Groban song? Ooh. That's really tough. Golly, a favorite Josh Groban song? I like him, but I think it's like I have to dig into my thinking. Golly, I have to really think because he sings so much Andrea Bocelli and stuff like that. I love anything he does like with his takes on Andrea Bocelli. I know it sounds like a basic answer, but it's because I hear a lot of that of him. And that's fine because, I mean, that's how he kind of got his break-in was for basically warming up for him for his show. And then, like, it was David Foster who gave him a start. Just like he gave Ariana Grande her start, and he gave Michael Bublé his start, and he gave Celine Dion her start too. I think that at least really launched her into mega stardom. You Raise Me Up, yeah, that's a good one. I was gonna say, like, I honestly really love his cover. Well, not even his cover; he's the original singer. Was of. It's If You Just Believe from the Polar Express soundtrack. That was, I think, the first time a lot of people heard his song, his music and his voice was that way back when. That was his first one, or the first instance for a lot of people, which is crazy to think about. 20 years ago, were people introduced to Josh Groban through Polar Express. He could be that boy. I'm not that girl. Every so often we long to steal, to find out what might have been. But that doesn't soften the ache we feel when reality sets back in. Light smile. Like them, she was winsome, she winsome, gold hair with a gentle curl. That's the girl he chose, and heaven knows
I'm not that girl.
Shout out to all the sad girlies in high school who sang this at points in their life.
Start wishing only wounds the heart. I wasn't born for the rose and the pearl. There's a girl I know. He loves her so. I'm not that girl.
The real gift can't be wrapped with a bow. The real gift is in the present.
This here's a story about a true pioneer called Chloe. Chloe's got herself a darn fine career. Family depends on her hard work. She's got mouths to feed, homestead to tend to. So she makes certain her little filly gets to do the things she loves.
Yes, now.
For a modern pioneer like Chloe, the only life insurance that'll do is a modern woodman.
Modern woodman? That's a peculiar name for life insurance.
Zip it, Cookie.
All right, then.
The real gift can't be wrapped with a bow. The real gift moves like this, sounds like this, and feels like this. The real gift is in the present.
Emerald City. One short day in the Emerald City. Oh, I've always wanted to see the Emerald City. One short day in the Emerald City. One short day in the Emerald City. One short day. Oh, so much to do. Every way that you look in the city, there's something expressive. You want to visit before the day's through. There are buildings tall, walks with trees, stretching on to libraries, palaces, museums, 100 strong. There are wonders like I've never seen. It's Scotland, it's not green, and I think we found the place where we belong. I wanna be in this joyful life. So I'll be back for good someday. And make my mind and make my way. But for today we'll wander and enjoy. One short day in the Emerald City. One short day to have a life full of fun. One short day and we're born in the city. Now that we're in here. Don't know we've been here before we are done. Elfie, come on! We'll be late for Wizmania! Who's the major itinerary is making all of merrier. Who's the sage? Who saves me? Sailing to save our posteriors. Who's into the hot air harmony? As all of us body beliefs. Isn't he wonderful? A wonderful wizard. On a Sunday in the Emerald City. On a Thursday, to have a nice visit. What a way to be seeing the city. There's so many roads to. We'll call it home too. And then just like Now we can say we're just two friends, two good friends, two best friends, sharing one wonderful one joy.
So Richard, we'll see you now.
You are the popular one, the popular chick. It is what it is now, popular is.
Standing on the view with your pretty bum bum. Now you're working at the movie selling popular corn. I could have been a mess, but I never went wrong. Cause I'm putting down the story in a popular song.
I said, putting down the story in a popular song.
I never was a model. I never was a star. But you were always popular. You were singing all the songs that I don't know. Now you're in the front row. Cause my song is popular. Popular. I know about popular. It's not about who you are, but your music are. Joy and where you were. Popular.
Well, it's funny because she always wanted to play Glinda since she was like a little kid. So when she first saw the show, she first saw the show on Broadway when she was like, I want to say 10 or 11. And she knew right then and there she wanted to play Glinda. She didn't know how it would happen, but she really wanted it. And I'm glad that happened for her. That she finally got to be Glinda. Which is why this song is basically, it is popular. It's just a cover of Popular, or an adaptation of Popular. A spin on it. All right, have a good rest, Chimney. We'll see. I'm ending at 10-ish. So, but just go ahead. Either way, you'll get your steps. So, so please get rest. Your health comes first. Taking this from somebody who has just gotten a little bit sick. Please get rest. Do I have a 3 related crush? I have to really think about it. I mean, I have it's funny because I'm like, I just have a general, like, I guess I have a general type of crush, but not specifically for me. So I can't tell you if I do. That or I'm like completely blanking on something obvious and I haven't thought about it. I don't really think about it, honestly. I'll do a rain check on that question. Yeah, I think this one's done for Chrissy, or at least she commissioned it so that I would be happy with it. And so, whenever she sees it, I'll make sure she gets it too. So hold on, let me create a bigger definition between the shirt and the pants here.
The real gift is in the present.
All right, there we go. You can see it here. It's always hard on the vertical, but hopefully you guys can see that angle pretty well. So thank you, Chrissy. Thank you, Sissy.
Simon says,
whenever she sees this.
Again, what's new?
Who cares?
Yeah, Zenny got it dressed as Jigen. And it's funny because it's not even the Jigen that Richard portrays, but I really just wanted to do that outfit on because it's especially the Jigen hat specifically from the Koike stuff has that cool little like scale, like it's got this little scale pattern that he's got going on the band of his hat. And it's just very cool look. So very distinct.
Moves like this.
So let's see the next one. Goji, T-Rex from Jurassic Park in my style. Let's frickin' go, Goji. Let's frickin' go, G.
in the present.
I know the reference I even had up here, even though I don't need a reference. I just wanted to have inspiration. So you can see what I have up here.
Instead of flying off the handle, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy how you hurt your cause forever. I hope you think you're clever. I hope you're
Defying Gravity, Boys and Girls, and all the lovelies. This is it.
So I can't imagine how. I hope you're happy right now. Elfie, listen to me. Just say you're sorry. You can still be with the wizard. What you've worked and waited for, you can have all you ever wanted. I know, but I don't want it. No, I can't want it anymore. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to try to find gravity. I think I'll try to find gravity, and you can't pull me down. Can't I make you understand? You're having delusions of grandeur through accepting limits. Cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change. But till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love I think I lost. Well, if that's love, it comes that much too high up. Gravity. Kiss me goodbye. I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Linda, come with me. Think of what we could do together. I'm limited. Together we're limited. Together we'll be the greatest team there's ever been. Linda, dreams the way we planned them. If we work in tandem, there's no fight we cannot win. Just you and I defying gravity. When you and I defying gravity, they'll never bring us down. Well, are you coming? I hope you're happy now that you're choosing this. You too. I hope it brings you bliss. I really hope you get it and you don't live to regret it. I hope you're happy in the end. I hope you're happy, my friend. So if you can't find me, let's go western side. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly a bit. And if I'm flying solo, at least I I'm flying free. Sit on to ground me. Take a message back from me. Tell them how I am finding gravity. I'm flying high to gravity. As soon as I'm sending me down. Nobody in all of us, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me
As much as the arms are completely useless, I kind of want to make it look a little bit more. It's so funny how useless T-Rex arms are completely. I will say I think I probably said it before, but I'll say it again. I saw a local theater production earlier this year, or at least not even earlier, just a couple months ago. I saw a local production, a phenomenal local production of Disney's Hunchback. Like, it was this adaptation, like the one that was supposed to go to Broadway, but didn't make it to Broadway. And it's just absolutely tears every time. The music is so gorgeous, and it keeps it serious without resorting to gargoyles for comic relief. Not in the way that, at least not in the way the animated movie does.
Happy shopping.
It was a journey. I tried every fad diet you can possibly try, and I hit my rock bottom. I was at 247 pounds, and I said, enough is enough. I marched
Glad you're
myself
digging
to the
the
Lindora,
Rexy.
which, stepping through that door is the scariest part. I walked in there terrified, and as clients of Lindora, we need a lot of support. Lindora fires me up because it changed my life for the better. It works, and it's because of the staff.
You like watching TV shows and movies? Don't watch
we
all
love
that.
female empowerment in this house.
Look at that. It's a movie
Gotta
theater
love
in your living
Rexy.
room. What? And you want to go to the gym. Then you remember gyms. Bring the gym to you.
Let's do this.
That's what I'm talking about. Whoa! And do you want to play the hero or be the hero? Wait, I could be Batman. Yup. Bam! Time to become the knight. Okay, y'all. Yeah. You got this.
Hands touch, eyes meet, sudden silence, sudden heat, hearts leap in a giddy whirl. He could be that boy, but I'm not that girl. Don't dream too far. Don't lose sight of who you are. Don't remember that rush of joy. He could be that boy. I'm not that girl.
I actually should be more defined brows
Every
here.
so often we long to steal
Crest above the
to
eyes.
land of what might have been, but that doesn't soften the ache we
There we
feel
go.
when
That's looking more
reality
like her.
sets back in. Light smile, light limp. She was winsome, she wins him. Gold hair with a gentle curl. That's the girl he chose. And heaven knows I'm not that
She does have one of the most iconic roars since Godzilla. You know it when you hear it. And that's a lot, and it's a lot to say about a dinosaur noise, you know what I mean? She was the moment. She is the moment.
There's a girl I know. He loves her so. I'm not that
You know, I didn't say they felt what songs in Wicked felt like Prince of Egypt. I didn't. I said they were very Stephen Schwartzy, but I can't say that's the same exactly like Prince of Egypt. I can't even think of a number that's like it other than maybe like in terms of impact. Well, in terms of vibe, probably I can't even say that vibe. I'm gonna take back what I said. Whatever I think I said was For Good and When You Believe. I don't think that aligns. I think just in terms of level of impact, obviously it's going to be Defying Gravity and When You Believe as having like the most cultural impact, I would say. But they do not sound alike. They just have similar cultural impact, I would say. Like they're still prevalent to this day. Yeah, it's similar in theme, and especially the fact that again it's Idina Menzel singing it, but in both original versions. Same in terms of same message of defying everybody else and saying, I'm going to do my own thing, and Idina Menzel belting it out.
Let us be grateful. Let us rejoice by that goodness could subdue all wicked workings of Isn't it nice to know that good will conquer evil? The truth we all Or do they have wickedness thrust upon them? After all, she had a father, she had a mother, and so many do.
How I hate to go and leave you lonely.
That's alright, it's only just one night.
But know that you're here in my
Just one night, she says. It'll be fine, she says.
And like every family, they had their secrets.
Have another drink, my dark-eyed beauty. I've got one more night left here in town. So have another drink, green elixir, and we'll have ourselves a little mixer. Have another little spot, little lady, and lonely night.
And of course, from the moment she was born, she was, well, different. It's coming.
Now?
The baby's coming. I see a nose.
I see a crown.
It's a perfect,
lovely day.
What is it? What's wrong?
Can it be? What does it mean?
It's atrocious.
It's a thing.
Like a froggy 30 carriage, the baby is unnaturally
Take it away.
Glad
So
you're
you
liking
see,
it, Doji.
it couldn't have been easy.
The real gift can't be wrapped with a bow. The real gift is in the present.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
The price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's. Nothing tastes as good as that first bite. And it just got better. Get a 10-piece Chicken McNuggets for just $1.
With Chevy Equinox EV, you can wake up every day with a full charge. Your crew can have a roomy, no-compromise interior. And starting around $34,995, you and your money can go further in America's most affordable EV with over 315 miles of range. Equinox EV, a vehicle you know, value you'd expect, and a dealer right down the street. Go EV without changing a thing. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
The trouble with schools is they always try to teach the wrong lesson. Believe me, I've been kicked out of enough of them to know. They want you to become less callow, less shallow. But I say, why am I stressing? Stop studying strife and learn to live the unexamined life. Sliding where turf is smooth. Life's more painless for the brainless. Wiping too hard when it's so soothing. Dancing through life, no need to tough it when you can slough it off as I do. Nothing matters, but knowing nothing matters. It's just life, so keep dancing through. Dancing through life, swaying and sweeping, and always keeping cool. Life is thoughtless when you're thoughtless. Those who don't try never look foolish. Dancing through life, mindless and careless. Picture you're wearless, trouble is right. Woes are fleeting, blows are glancing, and you're dancing through life.
Okay, I think this one's done now. Let me see if I can get it right up there. I want to make sure I'm angling it properly.
That would be the Ozda's ballroom.
How's that, Goji?
Let's go down to the Ozda's ballroom. We'll meet there later tonight. We can dance till
Yay! Glad you like her. Big fan of Rexy myself. I used to draw dinosaurs a lot more consistently. I love drawing like dinosaurs and dragons and all that kind of stuff. I especially love drawing dinosaurs. Who doesn't love a dinosaur? They're wrong if they don't like dinosaurs. That's just it. All right, let's see. We got. I'm gonna see what I can get through in the next one. Oh boy. I don't know. Is T-Coon here in the chat? No idea. But Chimney's also not here.
I hope you'll save at least one dance for me. I'll be right there waiting.
I have to conclude who I should go with for this last one, because one of them I'm gonna have to do off screen.
See that tragically beautiful girl.
If I hypothetically 15 minutes, I mean hypothetically, the King of the Conqueror one would probably go down faster. Gosh, I have to think. You know what? Let's see. I'll be able to start a.
I would do anything for you, Miss
So I'll be picking you up around 8?
After all. Now that we've met one another, it's clear we deserve each other.
You're perfect,
so we're perfect together. Born to be forever.
Sissy, you're here! I mean, I did yours, so I'll show you in a second. But I'm trying to figure out which one of the two I should end on, because I have 2 more. But I know one's definitely, I would think one would definitely fill up the rest of the time. The other one I think would be more manageable to do within 15 minutes. So 15-ish minutes. So I'm trying to do, I'm putting up a poll. Let me know what you get if you guys have it. And I'll see how many, because I know there's only 11 people in this chat, so it shouldn't take that long to put them.
Listen, Nessa and I were talking about you just now.
And I was just talking about you.
So here are your options here on the camera, if you can see them. Oh, my computer runs so slow when it's on stream. And here, the last two are the poll options. So let me know what you guys think. Okay, that was all. Wait, and how many votes is that? I only see 5 votes in there. Come on, people. I did not select the vote. Don't tell me I selected the vote. Come on.
Nessa?
Yes.
Nessa, I've got something to confess. A reason why, well,
Vote in the poll. I can see your comments, yes, but I need to see in the poll.
I know why.
There we go. That's right. That's right. Now I'm starting to see the votes coming in. Come on. So these are the last 2 are your reference points. Great. 3 more.
I think you're wonderful, and we deserve each other. Don't you see this is our chance?
3 more. 3 more. 3 more. 3 more.
You know what? Let's dance. What? Let's
Come on. More. Okay, now we're done. Okay, no, I'm ending the poll here. Looks like T-Coons won. I might go a little over time to get this one done because I know this one's detailed. More detailed than the other, I will say. So let's go.
It was a journey. I tried every fad diet you could
Okay, good. My charge is
try,
fine on here.
and
I just want to make sure
I was at
the pencil is at
247
decent enough
pounds,
charge. Okay.
And I said enough is enough. I marched up in the Lindora, which, you know,
So
stepping
we've
through
got
that
the
door is
pages
the
up
scariest
here.
part. I
So
walked in
here's
there
the
terrified,
OCs.
and as clients of Lindora, we need a lot of
Which I
support.
believe are like
Lindora fires me up because it
Pandaren,
changed
which
my life.
I still can't remember if
It
that
works,
is.
and it's because of the staff.
Are Pandaren from Dungeons and Dragons?
Hey, Meta, play music.
I need. Oh my gosh, T-Coon, you're here. Okay, so you know what? This works out perfectly. Oh, hold on. Why is it swiping me over to the side? Stop glitching. Stop glitching.
Nothing tastes as good as that first bite. So, get a 10-piece chicken.
So hi, T-Coons. Again, it's funny. I put up a poll saying which one should I try and finish the stream on, and sure enough, yours won. So I'll be working on yours.
Club Toronto allows you earn points in Yamava and Palms and spend both.
Thank you so much, Cody. I'm glad you got to see yours done. So have a good night. Get lots of sleep.
When you want to use your points in Vegas and vice versa. But enough talking. It's time to make your dream trip happen.
Because I'm like, I can make both happen. I just know. I mean, I can make either one happen, but I just know with my energy level, I want to make sure I devoted it to one or the other. And I knew I could do either one. I couldn't decide. So.
I have served a full life sentence.
So let's see here. I'll do a dark red and like an orange. And the pose you offered was really cute. Very that Shrek and Fiona. This one.
Left traps that held me fast, and they still catch me, even when I think I've licked them. I have blamed them, I have fought them, but I never understood.
So hopefully everything still see. I'll figure out a moment of like being able to like zoom in closer onto this camera or onto my screen maybe for a future stream. Unless you like seeing all the stuff back here, which is totally fine with me too. That's another thing. I was kind of wondering, has this angle worked for everybody? You fine with just having the setup like this, or would you like it to be zoomed in closer if possible?
Can I make my peace at last with the pieces of my past and unfold them in forgiveness's embrace? And enfold
Okay, good. I'm glad you like it, T-Coon. Yeah, if I'm right, this is it's a red panda. It's a red panda and just like a giant panda, right? For their species based on because she's got the tail.
And the hardest thing of all now, I forgive myself the sin of not being all I planned and all I thought I should have been. But there's
Does it do that? Something.
Into the precious stuff of who we are. And there's a way to rise above.
No, you didn't miss anything. Blizzard gave Pandaren like regular content. Yeah, but I mean, like, she has the tail. So is she more like a red panda in terms of like where, you know, where they have the long tail and giant pandas don't? That's what I'm just... Looking at their bills. Yeah, okay, they're like, they got the rich feet, paws, big old balls, so I can do this. Okay. It's not the red panda. No, it's not the red panda. Yeah, they're both red panda and except Lee doesn't have his tail. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Good to know. And I think it's like, is it not the red panda from Turning? But no, this is from. I mean, red pandas exist outside of Turning Red. So this is like a species, like a bipedal anthropomorphic red panda inspired species in is it World of Warcraft?
Separate dreams to chase.
What if we never meet again?
You learning art.
You in the marketplace.
But if we never meet again,
I want to thank you for being a pal.
you were my gal when the others abandoned me.
Okay, so I was right. All right. I was like, it's either Dungeons & Dragons or World of Warcraft.
When I was okay, you were my better half.
I mean, hope things go neat if we never meet again.
I don't play Warcraft. I'm sorry. I don't play Warcraft. I don't play D&D, so I'm only familiar at like a very like cultural osmosis level of things in this. So if anything, I learn more about Pandaren through drawing them through these streams.
And history of art is great, and my professor is too.
That's great. I've been so busy, I can't even date. Working till... Wait, what's this about your art history professor?
Well, since you ask, he's sort of like my beau. We're sort of shacking up. I thought you'd like to know. His name is Pete. If we never meet again.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You can take my favorite chair. Go on, take it. I don't care. There's no possession I can't spare. Since I gave my heart away. If I had a bank account, you could take the whole amount. Things and riches, what are they? Since I gave my heart away till I felt like this, I could not have understood until you give your heart to someone else.
it might as well be made of wood. So take my home, here's the key, and all of value you might see. But if you take your love from me, that's a price I cannot pay. Since I gave my heart away. There's a lesson learned. I learned it late, but no regrets. The more of your heart you give to someone else, the fuller that it gets. So take my home, look, here's the key, and all of value you might see. But never take your love from me, that's a price I cannot pay. Since I gave my heart away.
When this app is getting around, I'll probably want to play around with your digital steps so the music sounds more balanced. That's fair. Again, I'm playing off my phone at this point because I cannot get the freaking thing to work. So. Hopefully it sounds decent enough for now.
The real gift can't be wrapped with a bow. The real gift is in the present.
Ever since Kimora was a little girl, she had her sights set on the sky. And Spectrum Internet brought the sky to her fingertips. The sky was never the limit for Kimora. Let your dreams take flight and live life unlimited. Switch now.
Nothing tastes as good as that first bite. And it just got better. Get a 10-piece Chicken McNuggets for just $1. Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
This one is for you.
Is there nothing I can do? Will this really be the end? Is it only death that waits just around the river bend?
So I wasn't crazy about hearing the ad, and I'm not sure what ad you're talking about.
This will be the day. Let's go then. This will be the morning.
Bring out the prisoner.
Oh.
There's no one I can do, still I know I've got to try. People help my feet to fly. Mountain help my heart be great. Spirits of the earth and sky, please don't let it be too late.
What are we waiting for? It's gonna be the race until there's not a trace.
Empty rooms, once loud and crowded, now just standing by. All the mixed up memories, times to dance and cry. Sometimes we don't love things till we tell them goodbye. My first home here, my home here, goodbye. We're children of the wind, blown across the earth, pieces of the heart, scattered worlds apart, so far from those we love. All the children of the wind. There's a morning I want someday to see. All the children of my children are there. And they're very, very noisy, running through my kitchen. And we've been there for a lifetime. And I'll know then they will never be. Children of the wind, longing for a home, half a world away. We have made our way, great ships and iron trains, cross the seas and plains, take us to the dream, bring us to the shore. No more the children of the
The real gift can't be wrapped with a bow. The real gift is in the present.
This here's a story about a true pioneer called Chloe. Chloe's got herself a darn fine career. Family depends on her hard work. She's got mouths to feed, a homestead to tend to. So she makes certain her little filly gets to do the things she loves.
Yes, Nick!
For a modern pioneer like Chloe, the only life insurance that'll do is a modern woodman.
Modern woodman? That's a peculiar name for life insurance.
Zip it, Cookie.
All right, then.
Simon Says upgrade. Again.
What's new? Who cares?
Simon Says limit your choices.
Solo tienes manzanas. You only have apples.
things.
Yes.
No, gracias.
Simon says a lot of things. Samsung says, do your own thing.
Silverado EV RST with up to 10,000 pounds of max towing.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me. Like
Hi, Reggie. Good to see you. Doing all right. Hope you're doing well
now,
too.
whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore.
like a comet from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better.
Because I knew you,
because I knew you,
because I knew you, I have been changed for good. How does she know you love her? How does she know she's yours?
You know what? This is the wrong time to talk about this.
How does she know that you love her?
We're both too tired.
How do you show her you love her?
Let's talk about it in the morning.
How does she know that you really, really, truly love her?
She already knows. We've been married 20 years.
It's not enough to take the one you love for granted.
You must remind her or she'll be inclined to say, how do I know he loves me? How do I know he's mine? Well, do you leave a little note to tell her she is on your mind? Send her yellow flowers when the sky is gray. Hey, you'll find a new way to show her
A little bit every day.
that's how you know. That's how you show she's your love.
You've got to show her you need her. Don't treat her like a mind reader.
Each day do something to lead her to believe you love her. Everybody wants to live happily ever
You've got to
after.
show her you need her.
Everybody wants to know that true love is true. How does she know you love her? How does she know that you really, really,
Well, do you take her out dancing just so you can hold her close? Dedicate a song with words meant just for you.
her heart will be yours forever. Something every day will show. That's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you show she's your love. That's how she knows that you love her. That's how you show her. That's how you know. You've got to show her you need her. Don't treat her like a that's how you show. Does she know that we love her? That's how she knows that we love her. It's not enough to take the one you love for granted. Many nights we pray with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hope for song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear.
I think I think it's just in general everyone's feeling either sick or tired. It's the season, hun.
There can be
You're definitely not the only one.
when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to give. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Somehow you will. You will when you
Well, this is not sung by Mariah Carey. This is sung by Cynthia Erivo, Shoshana Bean, and then I guess Stephen Schwartz plays piano on it. So.
when prayer so often proves in vain. Hope seems like the summer birds too swiftly blown away. Yet now I'm standing here, my heart so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to keep. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Somehow you will. You will when you believe.
Do you have a dessert hot take, like something you like or dislike that everyone feels the opposite about? Ooh, a dessert hot take? That's really tough, because I mean, I feel like Because I'm a person that like loves dark chocolate, but I know a lot of people don't like dark chocolate. I personally think like dark chocolate can go with just about anything. So, and also I think dark chocolate is the superior chocolate to all other chocolates. Milk chocolate is just too sweet. White chocolate, I know it's got the cocoa butter, but I barely consider it chocolate. I'm sorry. Like it's delicious and when used in the right way, but I don't default to white chocolate. I default to dark chocolate. Okay, just making sure I have sleeve direction correct on this.
It was a journey. I tried every fad diet you can possibly try, and I hit my rock bottom.
I can't stand white chocolate, like it makes my teeth hurt. Yeah, see, it's like I don't mind it as like an added flavor to something, like if you drizzle a little white chocolate on something, but by itself, like I don't like white chocolate by itself.
As clients of Lindora,
I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but at the same time, it's not something I default to. It's got to be paired up with something. It cannot be by itself
and
to
it's
me.
because of the staff.
The real gift can't be wrapped with a bow. The real gift is in the present.
See, maybe it's like, I don't know if it's because I grew up with not a strong sweet tooth that I still retain to this day. That maybe that's just, I don't know. I always feel like I'm the outlier for like dark chocolate. Except for you, Chrissy. I mean, you're so based.
Reason to try the new $5
So based for that dark chocolate taste.
McDonald's. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes
But
5.
you know what? Everybody's valid
That's
to have
everything you
their
get with the new
preferences.
$5 meal deal.
I'm just not a sweets person.
Oh, Miss Elphaba. Many years I
Gotta have balance.
for a gift like yours to appear. Why, I predict the wizard could make you his magic grand vizier. My dear, I'll write at once to the wizard. Tell him of you in advance. With a talent like yours, dear, there is a definite chance if you work as you should. You'll be making good. Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood? This weird quirk I tried to suppress or hide is a talent that could help me meet the wizard if I make good. So I'll make good. Then I meet the wizard. Once I prove my worth. And then I meet the wizard. What I waited for since birth. And with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks, he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb? Or like Munchkin, so small-minded? No. He'll say to me, I see who you truly are.
See, I'm that person that likes chocolate-covered gummies on occasion. How about that? I see you, T-Kun, with the gummy cluster. I kind of like chocolate-covered gummies, you know what I mean?
Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change. 'Cause once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you. No sister acts ashamed. And all the odds have by the wizard of flame. And this gift or this curse I have inside, maybe it lasts all the why. When we are hand in hand, the wizard and I. One day you'll say to me, Elphaba, girl who is so superior, shouldn't the girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I degreenify you? Of course that's not important to me. Alright, why not? I'll reply. Oh, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and I. Yes, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and I.
I'm gonna go take a shower and get start my day because I'm falling asleep so early. Love you too, Sissy. Thank you for joining tonight. And I'll send you what I drew earlier. So thank you again for commissioning me. It was very fun. I'll show you when I work done.
It sounds truly crazy. True, the vision's hazy, but I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz. That's all to do with me. And the light never show it. I'd be so happy I could melt. And so it will be for the rest of my life. And I want nothing else till I die. And held in such high esteem. When people see me, they will scream. We're Hopalonga's favorite team. The wizard and
The Wizard and I is such just, it's like so light and quirky, but it's such tragic foreshadowing.
I never asked for this or planned it in advance. I was merely blown here by the winds of chance. I never saw myself as a Solomon or Socrates. I knew who I was, one of your dime a dozen mediocrities. Then suddenly I'm here, respected, worshipped even, just because the folks in Oz needed someone to believe in. Does it surprise you I got hooked and all too soon? What can I say? I got carried away, and not just by balloon. Wonderful, they called me wonderful, so I said wonderful. If you insist, I will be wonderful. And they said wonderful. Believe me, it's hard to resist, 'cause it feels wonderful. They think I'm wonderful,
Hey, look who's wonderful, this corn-fed hick, who said it might be key to build a town of green and a wonderful road of yellow brick. See, I never had a family of my own, so I guess I just wanted to give the citizens of Oz everything.
So you lied.
Elf, where I'm from, we believe all sorts of things that aren't true. We call it history. A man's called a traitor or liberator. A rich man's a thief or philanthropist. Is one a crusader or ruthless invader? It's all in which label is able to persist. There are precious few at ease with moral ambiguities, so we act as though they don't exist. They call me wonderful, so I am wonderful. In fact, so much who I am, it's part of my name. And with my help, you can be the same. At long last, receive your due, long overdue. Belphegor, the most celebrated, are the rehabilitated. There'll be such a hoop-de-doo, a celebration throughout Oz that's all to do with you. Wonderful, they'll call you wonderful.
It does sound wonderful.
Trust me, it's fine when you are wonderful. It would be wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. 1, 2, and
The real gift can't be wrapped with a bow. The real gift is in the present.
Nothing tastes as good as that first bite. So, get a 10-piece Chicken McNuggets for just $1. Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
With Chevy Equinox EV, you can wake up every day with a full charge. Your crew can have a roomy, no-compromise interior. And starting around $34,995, you and your money can go further in America's most affordable EV with over 315 miles of range. Equinox EV, a vehicle you know, value you'd expect, and a dealer right down the street. Go EV without changing a thing. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Elfie, now that we're friends, I've decided to make you my new project.
You really don't have to do that.
I know. That's what makes me so nice. Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will. be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and glance. I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair. Everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a politician or an advisor, there's nobody wiser. Not when it comes to popular. I know about popular, and with an assist from me to be who you'll be instead of dreary who you were are. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. Lar, la, 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 la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular. Please, it's all about popular. It's not about aptitude. It's the way you're viewed. So it's very shrewd to be very, very popular like me. Why, Miss Elphaba, look at you. You're beautiful. I have to go. You're welcome. And though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestinely you're gonna grin and bear it, your newfound popularity. La 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 la, you'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me.
Okay, I think this one's done. Yeah, it took about an hour to complete this one. So I really wanted this posted. But T-Crane, if you're still on, I'm trying to get that angle just right. Can you see that? There you go. Yay, glad you love them. Hoping I was capturing them just right. All right, and then I guess with Chin News, I will do that one off stream, and that's okay. That won't take very long. But in terms of broadcasting energy, I am about spent. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. And I'm gonna try and see if I can fit in one more stream before the holiday this week. Thank you guys so much again for commissioning tonight, for all the people who contributed to the pre-stream queue. I didn't open up the regular stream queue because I wanted to kind of maintain the number tonight, especially as I'm still recovering from being sick. My energy level's doing all right now, but I just wanted to be better safe than sorry. So yeah, I will let you guys know when I do the next stream, I should say. Debating if it'll be on well, actually, I'm saying if it ends up being on something like, it'll probably be on something like Tuesday, possibly. Monday night might be pushing it too soon, so maybe Tuesday, because I don't want to have to do a stream, obviously, on Thanksgiving, but I will be out the night of Wednesday night for like some pre-Thanksgiving festivities. So stay tuned. Obviously, join my community Discord if you're new here. Don't Don't forget to follow me on Blue Sky on Instagram. Basically, the only thing different about my Instagram handle is that there's art at the end of it. So it's the Abby Roby Art. Follow me there. And obviously, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe here. Yeah, but yeah, otherwise stay tuned for updates, and I will see you guys soon. So have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. Thank you all, and good night.
Die for, including the Say It 3 Times Slam. The 2468 value menu only at Denny's. Don't